We're live. Hey guys, what's up? This ain't cricket. They not laid us down right? What's going on? Back here at El Estero, I actually have two different friends with me. If you couldn't tell, they're in the thumbnail. Shaggy's was in my second carp video I did here, and what's your name again?
Nico.
Nico.
What's up, everyone?
Got Nico here. Yeah, we got just not me with poles out right now. I'm out with my corn. They got two poles with corn. Now they're actually hooking up for some catfish. So I don't know. We've actually all had our rods out now for about 30 minutes. No bites yet. Last time I would fish for about a half hour before we went live, and I got a couple bites. But we fed the birds. Spent our time, feeding birds first, being nice to the nature. And I don't know. Hopefully, we end up getting some fish. I didn't know they were going to show up. I was kicking it over there, talking to somebody, and all of a sudden I saw Nico show up, and then I came over and I go, oh yeah, Shaggy's coming too, and so hopefully we can start getting ourselves some monster carp, and maybe one of them can hook up with a monster catfish. Supposedly they've had some catfish hooked in here. I've actually never fished for them in here. But I changed out my line. I actually changed it to some white line. Put some white line on it so I can actually see the line better. And well, like I said, hopefully we can start getting some fish going. Hey, how's it going, Ken Calbasson? Said I'm, hey, Basson North. Good to see you here. Tiger Muskie, hey guys. I said I got a crew here, so they actually got two poles out themselves. I just have the one. They actually have some squid and stuff, so they're throwing out for the catfish. I said we fed the birds a lot earlier, being nice to nature. Fed the birds like pretty much a whole can of corn. Yeah. I told you there's channels in here. I've never fished for him. But Shaggy said that he's had one hooked. For them to busting him off, I guess, twice. So, what's up? Beach Mate 31. I said I'm here with the crowd. They're actually right over there. I didn't know they were going to be here. They showed up actually right when I was getting ready to fish. But it's been slow. Like I said, I've been out. We've had all three of our poles out for about a half hour now, I would say. Yeah, we started about 6:30. I don't know. Last time I got a few bites before I went live, but so far I've had nothing. But yeah, it's nicer today. Less wind. Nice little lake. It's basically a pond. Oh yeah. I said if I hook one of the normal ones, like last week I hooked one, he broke me off. It was probably about 10, 12 pounds. Then I caught that one that was probably only like 6 or 7 pounds. But no, if I get one of the big ones, it usually takes about 10, 15 minutes to get them in. So, and we have a net. We actually have a net. 3 nets. We have 3 nets here. So no matter what size I catch, we can get them in. Yeah. We're going to use all 3 nets on the same fish. Somebody's going to have to get the head, and it's not going to fit all the way. So somebody's going to have to get the back of it. And we're going to have to like clam it and lift it up together. But first off, we got to start getting some freaking bites. I can't see them not coming into this area. Evidently, I came here and did those 2 shows. Came that one time, went live. Haven't really been back here for the carp since, but Shaggy's actually been here. He spent like a whole month here, like every day. And my last show I did, he hadn't caught one, but now he's caught tons. He showed me a bunch of pictures of some of the huge ones. But we really need him to start coming in right now. I know last time I caught one at what, like 7:30. 7:30, I suddenly had like a barrage. I don't know. They're sitting back there. If I can show you, see, they're back there watching. But they have normal rod holders. You know me, I don't have a rod holder. I have it sitting on my bag. So, and I keep my bail locked. So I said, somebody else, I know it was Bass Up North, something like last week when I was here, you said, leave the bail open, but I'm not used to it. So knowing me, I would like just pick it up and set the hook with the bail open, which obviously wouldn't do anything. I got to fish in the way I'm used to it. I'm used to grabbing it and having it all ready to go. And I pretty much know me. I'd get so excited. I would just grab it and try to set the hook with the bail open. So, of course, remember last week it was foggy when I was here, and obviously you can see by the video it's sunny. When I got here, there were actually a bunch of people right here actually feeding the ducks. And I said, we fed the birds for a long time. At least like almost a whole can of corn. So there should be, once a few crews by, they should stay in the area for quite a while. But yeah, now we have some bait out for catfish too. Oh, jump right there. Oh, jump right there. The hits are definitely in the area. There's actually 2 jumps from the Sacramento hitch. That's what's in here. There was a couple jumps earlier from carp. We're gonna have a hell of a time if somebody hooks one. Because well, yeah, everyone's got to bring in theirs because you know they're just gonna go right through everybody's line on each side of us. It's not just gonna head straight out. It's gonna like beeline it towards everybody else's line. Yeah, I said I'm actually just waiting for my first little inkling of a fish out there. Shade just got on the spot. Yeah, I know. Hell, there's nothing here. There's no weeds or anything in here. It's all just well, there's some weeds over there. Nope, pretty much just well, there's a lot of rocks down there. But it's pretty much just open lake. I said it's a perfect place to catch carp. Except for the wall, you have to get them up. But we have 3 nets, so it's not gonna be an issue if we hook one. I just really want to get that first bite going. These guys have cast it out and they haven't even touched their poles since. Those what? No, these are just grass. The regular common carp. Grass carp are actually filter feeders. That's one of the reasons that they're so tough because they just filter feed and feed on algae and that, so you can't really fish for them. At least these carp and grass carp actually eat stuff. I don't know. I just want to get a bite. Last time, remember, I got stripped a couple times. I got a few hits. I brought in without corn, so I knew they were here. So just a number 6 hook with some corn on it. Throwing it out right at the edge of the shade. Did you get a bite? Thinking about your rig? I don't know. I mean, we have enough lines out. Somebody should get something soon. Something should be. Something should be cruising in here at some point. It's about the time. Invasive. I didn't see you said invasive species. Common carp, all carp are invasive anyway. All carp aren't from America. All carp are actually from Asia. Common carp they brought over here to eliminate the weeds in a lot of weedy lakes. And I actually don't know how the Asian carp got over here. Probably somebody that brought them over here as thought it'd be a good idea to bring them over here and put them in a lake. Have you guys even checked to see if you have any corn left?
Oh,
I said, like, I don't know. I brought mine in twice last time, and I didn't have any corn. Of course, I saw some sort of. I mean, I had some hits in that, and I brought in there was no corn. And then I went, well, that's definitely a sign. Corn just doesn't come off the hook on its own.
strip.
No, he has all of it. It's depressing. They're both doing the same thing. And we're just for the carp, we're just throwing it out about like 10 feet. You don't have to like chuck it way out into the freaking middle. I got a little seawall right here, and I say right this wall, it's like 2.5 feet deep. And that's where everybody feeds them, so they come up right up to the edge. It's feel really, really sad if we have this many people and this many poles in, and we don't even get a bite. So I show up last Sunday for fun and catch two, and we have an arsenal of bait out, and we haven't had a bite yet. Of course, I said last week it was foggy the whole time, and today has been completely sunny the whole time. So there's a lot of bait in the water. They got to come in and sense it eventually. It's perfect conditions, as you can see. The wind is just like totally nice. We just need some activity. Need to see a couple jumping. Need a rod to take off. That's it. It's not as fun as bass fishing as far as activity.
Yeah.
I'm not casting once every minute. But then again, when I hook one, it's going to be like 15, 20 minutes. Oh, that was a carp. That was a carp. They're out a little further. The most jumps have been out a ways. Go let's see what that rod's doing. I don't think that they left. We got a rod sitting down there. You probably can't see it, but right there were some people fishing here, and they just stuck the rod in a hole in the tar and just left it. So I don't know. I don't know. They just tourists that bought it to come fish for a day and just left the pole. It's not out though. I don't. I'm pretty sure it's not out. I don't even think it's rigged. Let me go grab it. They said they had eye. If it's in the water and there's line out, I won't touch it. But if not, I'll bring it back and show it to you guys. You'll be able to see me. I'm going right down there. Watch my pole. I'm way too far away.
It looks like a nice little thing. Maybe it's one of those dockies or whatever. It's out? I think it's that guy right there, maybe. I'll fight with the scissors.
No, it's actually out in the water. It's got a line out. I think they're sitting back over there by their car.
Ain't gonna make it in time.
Not if it takes off in the right direction.
Yeah.
I think somebody had a video where that happened. Do you remember something about that, Shaggy? Well, did somebody have a video here where the carp took the pole and it was like a really expensive brand new reel?
That shit was so funny, dude. That was the same rod I was catching all them rockfish on. The same exact rod, but with the stock reel, the little plastic, all plastic.
Oh
reel.
yeah.
That shit was so fun.
Yeah, it went in right.
Right here.
Uh,
Yours is.
Yeah, right between it, like right there.
Well, I was looking at where at the rocks that it was in. I think it was those rocks. It was right there.
It was on his backpack, remember?
It was on my
There
backpack.
was a boil right there.
There was a big old
Right in
fish
front of
out
you.
there too.
Oh yeah, well, that was a little hit. No, I think it was right here though. 'Cause I remember it was like this one, white, and a dark. That's right where that.
And it shot.
That was funny. We're like, oh shit. We're like, oh damn. Kid's gonna come back and we're gonna have to tell him his pole is gone. What is going on with these fish? Everybody just grab your popcorn and your beer and kick back. I said, hopefully if we hook one, it's gonna be a fight. What's it usually take? Like 15 minutes?
Yeah, minimum.
Hey, big worm.
Caught one night for fucking 45 minutes.
Really? He fought him for 45 minutes.
Hooked into it at 8:05. Didn't leave. I left right after. I didn't leave till 8:55.
Wow.
That was that 12.5-hour day.
12 and a half hours.
Yeah, we're here at El Cerro again.
Dude, I got my line in the water at like 8:15.
I'm playing with
Left it at like 9.
the carp. We actually have lines out for catfish. We fed the birds a lot.
Yeah.
After I went and looked at it, did he come and take it?
Yeah.
After I went and looked at the pole, the guy came. He was in the van. He walked over and like reeled it in.
Bro. Go tell him right now.
If he catches one, I'm telling you, that shit's my bait. If he catches a hitch on a fly, that shit out there.
Yeah, the fly. I mean, that's obviously. I only see him jump.
Yeah.
I caught him, I said, on corn and live minnows. But I had to keep moving it.
Dude, we should get it a little dip and get some of the minnows. Find any along the bank.
You can get them at Roberts.
Where?
Roberts Lake.
Oh, really?
Tons of hardheads in there. I netted a bunch of them. They're talking about getting live little minnow, but they only get that big.
Bro, that would be sick. Hey, that would be perfect to catch some like hitch or whatever. Use that
Yeah, that's what I
there.
caught them on.
Bro, go toss them around the trees.
Just toss them on. Yeah, so toss them on the trees.
This is slow.
When's the kayak coming back?
See, if I was here by myself, I'd already have 3.
Kind of feel that way after you watch the show. Is that
No, I had the kids here and I caught a bunch.
Oh yeah, that was, yeah.
They sense the crowd. They're shy. I don't think they sense anything around. There's so many people around here all the time. Should be cruising in.
So, yeah, I got the aluminum boat.
Maybe we should cruise out to one of the little kelp beds. Is it Beehole?
They've been going out for the rockfish and stuff in the boats.
I'm gonna take my buddy's got a 12-foot limit.
So you can see where I am if I turn around. That's a picnic area over here. Over that way behind them is actually the baseball park.
It like goes down like a few inches, like it feels like it's about to sink.
But
and then it just pushes you back up. Like
that's not what we want.
when we're loading the boat and unloading it,
There we go.
we just walk up the center and step
We're here for some beach.
with 1 foot. no issue. It's like it deals with that shit so easy, bro. But we should.
I don't know. I should have had a hit by now for sure.
Tie up because what we were doing, we were just tying up the tail beds and then just fucking popping down.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm totally down. I'm totally down to do that, bro. Hell yeah.
That'd be sick. So for some fucking outfitters to soul or something.
Yeah. Electric motor.
You do?
Yep.
Okay.
I got extra batteries too.
Like 2.5.
I'm watching like 5 different polls.
But then also like, we won't. Yeah, it's an ocean, but we
I want to see something.
I got more than one. I got.
I know when they get. I'm sure when they come in here, we're all gonna hook up. Remember last time I caught that one and broke him off. I retied, threw back out, and I caught that other little one.
Switching them out. Yeah. Do that shit. I dropped them the day before. Straight up switching out, and we were fucking on another.
So I'm pretty sure once a school comes through, there's a
I would just switch up because the bed is
so there's about a whole can of corn spread out over this whole area
No, I took like
for feeding the birds.
Well, I just go around. And for some reason, it's like this one really sit up the side.
And we have squid out on 2 different poles. Actually, no.
Squid head.
But don't you have shad on one too?
No, we got the
Catfish.
chicken
Chicken. What's bait?
chicken blood bait, the magic bait from
Walmart special.
the Walmart special.
All right, they have shit turds out for the catfish, pretty much.
Here's how it smells like.
What do these taste like?
I don't know. Give it a go, bud.
Like a breath mint.
They're just like meatballs, right? Psych.
I was like, Scott Cantone.
Yeah.
They thought I was actually gonna eat it. Tastes like shit.
Literally.
Catfish should love it. Oh God! Look, what did we do?
We really are feeding the
What did we tip off? They're like, oh shit! People on shore, they're gonna feed us for sure. That's exactly why they came over here. You saw their beeline, and the second I turned around and pointed at them, they're like, "Uh-oh, those aren't feeders. Those aren't feeders. Those are fishermen." I know what the hell's going on. I said it was foggy last Sunday. So I got some bites earlier, but it was like around this time. It's around between 7:30 and 8. But that was in the fog. So I don't know if that's going to delay them. I said they're used to coming here. They're used to coming here. Been fishing here in the same spot. He's been fishing the same spot for like the last month or more. So they're used to food being here. Carp are pretty damn smart. They know when food is around. Plus, probably every time we're not here, there's a million people. Like when I first got here, there were a bunch of people right here actually feeding the birds. There was like 30 geese right here and tons of seagulls and everything.
Thinking about just throwing the whole damn squid on there.
Go big or go home. That's the title.
That's there you go.
That's the title of the stream. Go big or go home. Throw on a whole freaking whole squid.
That shit and
Dude, just put the tube on, stuff it full of fucking dough bait before.
exactly.
Hook the tube closed.
Shove the corn in there,
yeah.
juice. And then,
Need some mackerel.
yeah, nice oily.
That oily mackerel or
They already gave
hot dogs.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a big old treble hook with a bunch of corn and hot dogs on it.
Do a combo.
Swear, man, I just want to catch me this damn catfish. Get my hooks.
I said, supposedly he's had this catfish hooked twice.
And Nico had him.
Every time.
And Nico had him hooked. And he ran to the same spot, evidently. That's a hole or a log or something. went in there, stopped, and what? You guys had to break them off?
Couldn't move.
Couldn't move them?
It felt
But
like,
yeah,
we
just had to
it
break
felt
'em
like we weren't fighting a fish anymore, and we were just snacked.
Straight, beeline, line screaming, gets to right there, stops, and just like dead weight.
Huh. Heard that. He heads to the middle of the lake, and then they never got him back. Maybe it's Aquaman.
Yeah. On fucking board.
Maybe it's Aquaman.
Trying to get his babies.
Yeah. Aquaman lives in El Estero. He doesn't even.
This probably made Aquaman with how dirty the fucking water is.
Well, he didn't. He just grabs the line. He just grabs the line, takes it out there, and puts the hook on the log.
Yeah.
And then laughs. It's like it's his entertainment.
I thought he was about to take a little sip right
I
there.
thought so.
I thought he was about to go like that. And,
What?
Oh, Lord.
The guy took some water.
yeah, he took the whole bag out, and I was like, he thought he was about to take a sip.
Well, I almost just ate a catfish turd. So. Come on, fish. Maybe they need the sound. Here we go. Here, birdie birdies. Here, birdie birdies. Here, geese. Come here, geesey geese. Seagulls. Whatever. Did you guys see in the comments that I got yelled at for the last live? Some guy said he would buy me a net and line and mail it to me. Because, I don't know, I guess he was upset because I broke those two fish off.
There's nothing else in here that would pull like that.
They're still going on about the catfish.
That shit's like, that's like one of those stories you hear from like old
Yeah.
ancient fishermen.
Well, remember the story?
Yeah.
Big fish. Remember the Tim Burton one?
Yeah.
About the
that
big
was a good
catfish
movie.
and the yeah, and he gets the ring back. Yeah, that's what's in here. Big Fish is in here. You've seen the movie Big Fish?
He came to Monterey.
Tim Burton. Yeah, he got put in the air,
It's getting dark too. Catfish eat more at night.
and he's effed with these guys now 3 different times. It's now or never. Hey KLG, what's up? Welcome to the non-activity show. I'm actually here. Let me show you. 2 of my friends are right there. Shaggy was actually in. That's Nico and Shaggy in the hat. Shaggy was actually in my last carp show I did. Turn around. There we go. Nothing. Not even a freaking bite yet. Last Sunday I showed up and I got like 4 bites before we went live, and I actually got 2 hooked during the show. And now we're here. We got 5. We got 5 rods out. 2 of them are for catfish. And so far nothing. A few carp have jumped. Basically, if a school comes in, it's going to go nuts. I know. Trying to closer in. It can't be that far out. They're never that
Yeah,
far
every
out.
time he's been right here, and it's also like I was telling him Captain's got a jump on Shaggy already with the 50-yard distance. He's already halfway home.
Yeah, exactly. Don't want to go closer to his home. Yeah, they're only like, you know. I said this wall right here in front of us.
I just want to see
It's
him.
like about 2.5 feet deep right there.
Dude, I know. I want to get my hooks fucking back, bro. You can have them back.
I'm gonna get my hooks back.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna look all punk and shit. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go in a little closer.
Dude, I should have got my fly rods too. Just tried some of the good.
I said I know it. I mean, last time I caught that one, it broke me off. I took like 5-10 minutes to retie. I threw out and I caught the other one just like that.
Yeah.
And then he broke me off and it took me another like 10-15 minutes and I threw out and never got another bite. So the school of them were in here and active, and then I ended up wasting like 20 minutes retying when I could have been hooking more fish. Shaggy actually caught one of the koi in here too. I've caught 2 of them and he caught 1 of them. But his actually looked like a different one than the one I caught. The last one I caught was the one I got to cut and got the picture of. The other one I broke off. Oh, dude, my line just moved.
Did it?
Yep. And it wasn't the wind. It actually just went like this really tight and then it dropped back down. Yeah, that was the first thing I've seen that's been any sort of activity, guys. You can see there's no wind, so there's no wind. No, it actually like picked up and went. It actually picked up and went tight. Didn't pull the rod tip or anything, but it actually. It actually had movement. Could have been a line bite, but still. See, even right now, there's a little bit of. And the what? Yeah. Hopefully. Good luck tomorrow. You're going for the leopard shark. Oh, she starts camp tomorrow. Okay, I thought you said angel sharks. All right, man. Thanks for checking in. See, right now we're getting some wind. Who was that? All right. Got the Tuesday live too. So now they're both on their phones. So that's the wind picking it up now. You get the wind, it tightens, but it goes sideways. Mine just like picked up and then it went back down. But Shaggy's been getting some crawdads. Said crawdads messing with his corn. So. This is just, I mean, how are they not here? I mean, except now we're getting a little bit of wind. But. Well, not that. There's just so much. So much bait out there. So much bait out there. There's so much set in the water.
Different scent, squid.
I know they got corn, they got squid, they got stinky catfish smell. They should start busting a nut out here. They're using 6 pound line too, right?
Yeah,
Shay's like down.
That one's 8.
You don't have 6 pound?
8 on that one.
And what's on the catfish one?
Like 20. 20 pounds.
So we have 8 pound out. I have 6 pound. You have 6 pound, right?
6 pound and 12.
And he only has 12 pound for his catfish.
I got 360 yards.
Well, I just re-spooled this.
Yeah, there's 6 to 50 of you. There's 6 to 50 and goes home. And then you
I just re-spooled this and I put some clear line on it so I could see it better. And I didn't put that much on, so if I get a big enough one and he takes me more than like 40 yards out, I'm going to be to the knot where I tied it to the other old line. What? What? You never caught a catfish? Yeah, I haven't caught a catfish either. The game just ended, evidently. Actually, no, they're still playing. This is. Can't understand why we're not getting bites. Every single time I've come here, I've caught something. The koi are koi. Thanks for the comment. Yeah, uh huh. Had to do the pun of koi and koi. That's all right. We don't want the koi. We want the carp.
I wouldn't mind the koi.
Yeah, that koi actually fought harder than that.
Dude, that koi that I caught, that thing was, it fought harder than any other carp that I've caught.
Yeah, that's that koi I caught fought harder than the actual carp. Of course, that one I caught was like 15 pounds, but it was the granddaddy koi of El Estero. Come on. I said I know it. Once one hits. I think once one hits, then it'll start. There's enough bait in the water. They're going to be here for an hour. Even if there's 40 of them.
Yeah.
Look, the shade went away. The shadow that was here already shifted. Now it's over there. The dead lake. Fishing in the Dead Sea at the moment. I know they eat all the time. I've had an aquarium. I had an aquarium. I could feed them 24/7 and they'd still eat. Of course, these carp are so fat in here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like they get fed bread 24/7. I know. I'm like, I thought it would be great, you know? Like, what? I'm going live 3 people, bunch of poles.
Still a lot of action. Back off the
It's going to be action, action, action. Putting on new corn. New corn. Give him something else. Give brought bread. Maybe they're sick of corn.
My buddy caught a Sacramento blackfish on French bread.
Yeah, I know you were telling me that. You get a bite?
Nah, I'm just gonna check.
Never know.
Still all the pieces.
They're really good at getting this corn off. They're good at getting corn off. What?
They're good at getting corn off.
Where'd you take that? Of course, Shaggy laughs at that. It's like suddenly I'm here with Beavis and Butthead. What the heck? My line's caught. Cheap $15 reel. That's way too far out. Gotta bring it into the golden spot. The golden spot. Catch them on their way in. Bite?
You get bit?
No bite.
Oh. Just throwing it back out.
New corn.
I'm waiting for the big fish. I want to see this catfish get hooked.
I want to fucking see this cat.
Yeah, I see it, yeah.
I want Big Bertha. It's broken off. My line looks tighter. What happened? I think it's just the wind. You guys can see it. My pole's right there. Same spot as last week. So the only difference is it's not foggy. Last week was so maybe they're being coy.
Dude, I'm really thinking about like I have to just start the
Are you use stuffed squid?
trying to beat this thing right.
He's gonna take the squid and stuff the catfish stinky bait inside the squid.
Is that wind?
Is that what? Did you get a bite?
I think it was a win. Yeah, the second.
Nope. Oh, that's you. I'm like, it's bouncing. Saw his line bouncing when he was reeling. Oh,
I don't even care about the carp anymore. I just want this fucking cat.
I know. He's here for one lone catfish.
After that, I won't even fish for him anymore here. I'll go catch him elsewhere, but fuck that one.
Fuck it. There's one fish in the whole lake that he's looking for.
Dickhead fish.
I know. See, they said hot dog time. They like hot dogs, man. That's all I've ever caught them on usually.
Really? Oh.
But there was a jump. Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah.
The hitch are still jumping around. Seen one carp jump since we've been here. Well, two. Another little hitch.
Go on the side over there. You got a bird?
Starting to see like activity of the hitch jumping. I just want one of our rods to get like a really good bite. I mean, even if it's a freaking, even if it's a crawdad at this point, just something, something to get my blood pumping, you know. Want something to bounce my freaking rod. People are gonna think we're crazy, and they're like, "Look at those guys. There ain't no fish in there." It's like that first day of my show. My first show here was just freaking insane. It was just
I know I need to be patient for a catfish too, but like,
That's the other part of it.
I just want to make it stinkier and stinkier. I just really want to hook in with this fucking.
yeah. They've actually hooked the same fish 3 times. Who knows, man? It might be a freaking 45-pound freaking carp. They get up to 60
Yeah,
pounds.
that would be something. I mean,
They get up to 60 pounds.
yeah.
Have you tried bread at all?
I tried bread a couple times. Nothing.
I usually use the
The Wonder Bread or
King's Hawaiian rolls
Keith Warren?
because they have the sugar in them
Yeah.
and they're really super doughy. Oh,
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 there you go.
oh,
There you go.
oh, 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 oh! It bounced. Everybody else saw it. Might have been a line bite though.
Maybe that squid's doing something.
It actually bounced my rod tip, guys. It's not there anymore, but he saw it.
Yeah, I saw
I saw it out of the corner of my eye right when I turned, and my line was like bouncing.
stuff in the squid. Hey.
A Uvis? I don't know.
Yeah,
Catfish get up, the channels get up to what, like 40, 50 pounds?
60.
They do?
Oh, yeah.
Blues get over 100.
Yeah, blues get over 100.
He was asking me how big the catfish get in Uvis. I said, I don't know. The one guy caught one and on a jig, and it was about 8 pounds. Dang it. Yeah, that was actually the first real freaking bite. I said it might have been a line bite. He might have been just swimming around it. But
Great stuff in there.
that's the first true activity on all 5 of our poles. We're right in line for the airport, can you tell? I was totally hoping I was just gonna just like go completely freaking tight. That was it though. That could be the start. We still have quite a bit of time. Third longest day of the year. I'm gonna check it.
I stuffed the squid tube with corn and catfish bait.
He's doing stuffed squid.
That long ass fucking the big old loop. Like
That
4
fucking
feet.
slap. That
Corn's
slap.
not gone, so I don't know. That might have been a line bite, but
This is the
Go
fucking
big or
end
go
all,
home.
end all
This is it
be all
right
right
it's the end of all catfish baits.
here. Dude, if this works, I'm fucking only using this for the rest of my life.
He took the squid and stuffed it.
I do tips and tricks for you people.
Yeah. Catfish. Desperate
The new
times.
catfish tips and tricks.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Stuffed squid.
You gotta feed them right, man. Take them to dinner if you want them to come back.
These fish live in Monterey. They're used to a very high-end lifestyle.
Quality.
You can't fish for them with just normal stuff. You have to give them gourmet meals. You have to give them like gourmet stuffed squid.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Maybe you need to bring them calamari. You know, they cooked with breaded.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Fuck that.
If I bring that, I'm eating it.
I'm eating it.
I'm eating it if I'm bringing fried calamari. You only feed the birds so much.
Come on. Oh, the corn wasn't gone, so whatever I had.
Bunch of little minnows right there. Whole little shitstorm.
Yeah.
Probably
Fry.
a bass or a catfish came through. Oh, I wonder if because they started right,
if
the
they started
catfish
right
is coming.
Probably
I wonder if
fry.
The catfish is coming.
Probably a bunch of the fry hanging out.
Wait for it. Imagine see the rod.
It's like the fry in here getting about that big. Yeah, some right up against the wall. So far, I've gotten the only true bite. Another little one just came up right there. Starting to be some form of activity. If I don't get anything on this gourmet squid meal,
Throwing all the rods in the lake.
I'm quitting. He's leaving them right here on this bench, guys. I'm going to say free.
You gotta fight me first.
They could have a little note that says free. Uncle, how's the fishing? What you talking about, man? That's the wrong thing to say on this live. Come in here with that bad mouth. I got one bite. Just a little bit ago. Actually, something actually bounced my. I'm here with two other people. We got 5 rods out. We fed the birds tons. We're actually fishing gourmet squid because they're looking for the catfish. He actually has a squid out that's actually stuffed with what, corn and catfish bait. Let's start drinking. That was the last comment. We got somebody else way down there. I don't know if you can see him. On the other side of the dock there, somebody else is fishing. Oh, it's beautiful here. I caught 2 last Sunday when I was live here. But it was foggy. But yeah, I actually had some. I'm the first one to actually get a legitimate bite. My line actually started bouncing and it kind of pulled my tip down a little bit. Yeah. Over here with Beavis, I can't say anything anywhere near sexual. I say anything that could be taken any way near sexual, and he just starts laughing over there. I don't know. I said there's what? Where you guys going? Oh, you're pulling that whole psychological thing. If you walk away from your pole, that's when you get a hit. See, look at them guys. They're all they're going over to the car. My friend Shaggy's with me. Uh, he was actually in my second carp show, and his friend Nico. I guess Shaggy and Nico. Thanks, Marshall. Hopefully, we get something. Usually, it's pretty easy pickings here. Yeah, they've been fishing it for a while. I guess Shaggy, like, after I did the two shows and did that live, he was here pretty much for a whole month. Yeah, exactly. They say go on a beer run. I know I did find out you can't drink here because people, the wedding thing that was here last Sunday, they all had beer. So, yeah, I mean, they were just sitting out there on the benches and they all had beer. So. And they sell beer at the baseball stadium during the games. Yeah, you never hear them? $3 buds, Bud Lights, and everything. Yeah, yeah, they sell it right there at the game. Yeah, I heard him. He said, "Oh, if it's a shutout by the third inning, $3 Bud Lights and buds."
Oh, maybe they're talking about.
Pot. Yeah, it's legal here. There. No, and then those people right there on that had that wedding reception last Sunday. They had a wedding reception. They all had beer and everything out there. So I don't know why I drink mine and get all nervous. Come on, fish. One ass nibble. One tickled my ass. That was it. Got me all excited. I was jumping up and down. And Nico saw it too. So it wasn't just my imagination. It bounced and it jumped. I just wish it would have actually taken off. 8 o'clock. We need one. We need one fish. Come on. If he hooks the catfish, it's going to be 45-minute fight. Hey, Just Fish finally joined, huh? I know everybody that's from this area is probably still fishing. Like me. And the other two friends. Yeah. But usually the most beautiful days are the days that suck. Last week was a little windy. It was cold with the fog. And I caught two. Today's nice and mellow. Obviously, not much wind. You can see it's glass. Beautiful view, though. It is a very beautiful looking lake. Right here. That way is the famous Monterey Wharf, Cannery Row, all that's just right over there. I said right that way, right over those hills and that is actually Del Monte Beach. These fish are posh. They're very high end. But for some reason, we can't get a freaking bite. Feed the birds. They're Friday through Wednesday. Can't wait. Well, that's good.
There's plenty of fish here because we can't catch a damn thing.
Maybe it's my corn. I'm fishing corn that expired in 2016. That's what it says on the can. My mom goes, "Hey, I have some corn in the cupboard," and I don't know. You guys might be able to read that, but if you look at it closely, it says Best Buy 9/2/2016. I'll try the beaches. You know, my last trip to the beach didn't go too well. I didn't get jack diddly you know what at the beach last time, but I'm gonna go back. I said I just want to. My arm is still killing me. So this is much easier on me. Yeah, you should go to the pier and catch the rockfish. Go to the pier and catch some of the rockfish. This would have been a great day to go to the pier.
I bet the beach is fucking perfect right now.
Right now,
I know. I was like that. I was like that close to actually going to the pier to go live. The wind was actually blowing pretty hard earlier. Hey, Joe. No, I haven't got I got one bite. We don't know what's up. Yeah, Shaggy's still here. Wait, let me check. Farts. No, he didn't laugh, so maybe he left. I was waiting for the Beavis and Butthead laugh, but it didn't happen. Whoa! Activity! That was a hitch, though. Or maybe it was a small carp. Maybe he's like, I'm pretty sure when they jump, they're like telling other carp food.
yeah, our son. Because I know.
There's some sort of warning thing when they start jumping in a certain spot. Like, I really think they're like saying, "Hey,
Mullet are like that.
hey, food over here." So maybe that was a sign. I know exactly. They know I'm here. That's why. I mean, I came last weekend and I caught him. I mean, usually by now. I mean, I said last time I threw out for a half hour and I got 3 bites before we live. 3 or 4. And right now, you guys haven't had a bite yet, have you?
You see that up there? There was a school of those little ones, and that big splash was fucking something chasing them for sure.
Probably a bass out of the buoys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were over there in that corner. They were chasing the bunch of the fry over there.
Dude, let's go get some.
Yeah, get some.
Go figure out how to get some.
The bass were. No, I tried everything over there. I never got a bite.
No, I mean, let's catch some minnows.
Oh, catch some of the baby bass. Yeah, this is Monterey.
What?
They're asking where I was.
Oh, we're in Montreal.
He said you in Monterey.
Montreal.
No, we're in Canada. We're in Montreal, not Monterey.
Quebec.
This is getting ridiculous. Intentionally didn't go to Pinot to go live because I knew it was going to be sucky. Figured I could just come here, kick back. Monterey, Mexico. See, that's, yeah, we're not there. Monterey, California. I said the wharf's right there. CCB cartel. Wharf's that way. Beach is actually, Dumb Money Beach is right on the other side of those trees.
Back if they stay alive, they was catching them rocks all night.
This is pretty weird, though. I've never spent this long here. I've never spent this long here. Yeah. Now you fish El Estero. You just can't fish on each side behind the bridges. No, there's carp in here, there's catfish in here, there's bass in here, there's bluegill in here. Just absolutely nothing in the area we're in right at the moment. I mean, we've been here. We started about 6:30. So it's been an hour and a half, and I had the only activity of my line actually bouncing. And trust me, we've fed the birds like a whole can of corn already, and just nothing. They need just one corn. They need one more piece of corn out of that'll do it. Come on, fish. Not today. So I got that one bite. I figured, they'd get going after that. Just really sort of depressing. So see, usually when I show up spontaneously is when I get them. When I like plan to come here, I don't get a fish. I said we have 5 poles out. Five poles in the area and nothing getting here. Nobody's even been stripped or anything. Every time we bring it in, we have all our corn. And I changed my line too. Like I said, I have the clear line on now so I can see it. The day the day I'm getting no activity is the day I can see my line really well. One of these poles.
Have a good night, bro.
Something's got to happen here.
That's the guy that picked me up after the wreck.
Oh, really?
He was fucking right behind us, bro. He was like the last person that we passed.
That's crazy.
in that line of 8 people.
Yeah.
And he pulled around the corner, like he saw us lose the tail edge and like start to hit the wall, and then he couldn't see anything. And then they came around the corner and we were facing this way on return, coming around this way. We were facing back this way, and he like he literally he saw they came around. They saw my door kick open and they saw me get out. He saw that like he fired some punches and shit.
Talking about a
Oh,
crash.
yeah.
He literally thought that like he was like I said.
As you flipped a beamer like 4 times.
For a fact that I was dead.
Yeah, that's it. Yours like shouldn't be in the way. You should come out of it.
Yeah, no, not at all. And then we both just pop out. Start walking around and shit. What the fuck?
Ah, depressing, depressing, depressing. Put a new piece
Yeah,
of corn
this
on
is
here.
The best joke that I've ever heard. Like the best execution and everything. We went to his house right after that happened. He gave me a ride to my car in town, but we stopped at his house and they searched.
New piece of corn.
Took a couple ball notes and shit. And his little girl came out. She gave him a voice. She looked up and he was like, oh, there. And it's like, I mean, it's 11:30 at this point. And she comes out and he goes, oh, you know,
Gotta hit the exact right spot. I think.
Dude, I was dying. Like I straight could not, and it hurt so bad with everything that had just happened the whole time.
Oh, for real?
Like my whole and everything hurt. I was dead for like 5 minutes straight, but not stop. Like I was doubled over.
A lot of times that
half
helps.
laughing, half crying. Not like
Maybe sit in a spot, all of a sudden you bring it in, cast it just a little bit to a different spot, and all of a sudden, boom.
It just came rolling by.
For real.
Fuck me up.
What'd you do to the fish? Huh? You caught them all.
Not the catfish.
First time you seen me with a spinning rod? No, my whole show that I did the carp, it was all that spinning rod. My catfish shows, when I'm going for catfish, it's this old spinning rod. I said it was like $15 from Walmart. What? Getting all antsy for that catfish? Story is they both hooked some huge catfish. 3 times now. And it goes out in the middle and it just doesn't move. And it feels like they're snagged. And it beelines it. It like just starts strip and drag and goes straight to the same spot in the middle. And they broke it off.
I think while you were talking, you might have got popped.
So they might get a bite while I was talking. Why don't you guys tell me?
You might have missed.
Did my line jump?
No, I thought I saw the rod tip, but it might have been one of the shadows from one of the little birds. Because it was just out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, that's what it was last time I looked. But then me and Nico both saw the line like jumped a couple times. The rod kind of bounced, but
There goes the river of crows. There goes the crow river.
Damn.
Dude, there was back in
yeah. Well, at least when I'm bass fishing, I can look and I can still feel with my arm. It's a little bit different because this last time I was talking, and as I started to turn, that's when I saw it. And then Nico was sitting there. He goes, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." It bounced. I said I've never been able to, hear with being here with 5 poles out. Five poles out. We have 2 out for catfish. One has a gourmet squid stuffed with corn and yeah. I can't do it with this one. Unless I actually see, because I can see the rod in the camera. So unless I turn to talk to you and see my rod take off and I just reach down and pick it up. No, a lot of times when I'm at the pier and I'm bass fishing, I set the hook, but I never look away from the camera or stop talking. So they call the master of the no look hook set. No, I'll be talking to him, and I'm like, I got a fish, guys, and I'll set the hook and start fighting them, and I keep talking to the camera.
I see that before.
Can't do it with this setup, that's for sure. But I don't know what. This is weird. This long of a time. This long sitting here with one bite.
Yeah.
Or the first time you were here with me, and you got a bunch, and I caught that one,
Dude, every time my line would start to take off, I would lift up.
and there was nothing there.
Yeah. And you'd see the line start running, and then I pick it up, and right before I fucking picked it up or something, it just spat out.
Magically
It was like, I don't
dropped
want
it.
this anymore.
And I caught two of them with when he was here.
I was
Same thing
getting,
would do happen with my line. I'd pick it up and be like,
I was
fish,
getting so pissed. I was like,
and he
God
kept
damn
picking it up like, damn it, damn it. You were using heavier line though, weren't you? Back then?
Um, that was my 12-pound, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've got most of them on, though. That, and then I have my ultralight is set up with 8 pounds.
That's what I was surprised about. Catching one.
Yeah, I have 6 pound mono. Shaggy has 8 pound and 12 pound. No, 8 pound and 20 pound.
12 pound. 12 pound.
I thought you said 8 on the other one.
8 on the ultralight over here.
Oh.
That's not out.
He's 12 and like 20. He's 8 and 12 for the catfish. I'm sitting here with 6. And it's just dead as a doornail. Started to see some hits started jumping. Oh, my line moved, but I think it was the wind. I don't know. Hopefully, if I get another bite right here, it just takes off with it. None of this toying around. Just takes it and rod tip bends, and I pick up, and it's fish on. Fish on. They're just waiting for us to leave.
Right? Once we leave, they're going to come through and do it.
We fed the birds so much.
Yeah.
We have 2 huge cans of corn here.
Come back
I said we fed we threw out at least one whole can of corn. My can of corn is only like that full amount. He has an even bigger one, and it's like 3/4 down. It's not a lack of bird feed out there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Bro, we got to get some minnows.
So they're just waiting for us to leave. They're like
Some minnows.
they're just sitting there right out of range. They know we're casting in close.
Big old cat.
Once they hear us stop talking, they're just going to come in and gorge.
Nice.
I know this is perfect
This is
conditions.
like prime.
Usually you're here and your line's getting all blown around, and your rod's all shaking from the wind. Today is just golden time. What's the latest you've caught one?
Caught one at like, well, I caught one at 8:05 that one night.
At what time? After dark?
8:05.
What was,
That was a few months back too. That was like 4 months, 5 months ago.
So it was dark.
back then.
It was well past dark. It was
Oh,
like
well
an hour
past
and a
dark.
half-
All right.
Hour
Well,
and
that's
a half into dark.
Well, that's good. Most of mine have been usually about this time. I think last week it was before 8 o'clock that I got those two. Well, I go away from the bass because it's I've been doing so bad at them, and I come here for the carp, and it's the same thing. Hey, well,
That's right.
hey, come back here.
That's once you turn around and
Amador, nice.
go a little bit. Stand for standard.
Turn from Bruce Lee to a little bit Bruce.
I don't know. I might go back to. I got to Coyote Creek Lakes tomorrow. Film a show there. It's been my best activity lake. Take off my sunglasses. I can actually see my line without my sunglasses. So. Not that it means anything since it hasn't moved in an hour and moved once in an hour and 27 minutes. That's pretty slow fishing, right? One actually line bounce in an hour and a half. They gotta come in. I thought they had like little barbs. I thought they were able to sense all that stuff, like sharks. They just sense all the food and all the smell in the water. They're like, oh no, we've been duped by corn before. Dang it. Frustrating. I thought I'd be live and have trouble getting everybody with their fish. I was be like, well, I got one on, guys, and oh, he's got one on, and oh, we got another one on over here, and we'd be going like, wait, oh, get out of my way, oh, all right, oh, all right, wait, mine's going under yours, look out, oh no, ain't none of that going on right now. So we got people over to the side of us now feeding the birds. I like your look. He's all standing like this, staring at his catfish pole.
Just that one.
He's just dreaming of that big catfish to bite again.
Trying to bring it into it.
Trying to
Manifest it.
trying to intimidate him.
I just want him to eat. I'm trying to get fat. Totally don't want to catch him or anything.
Yeah, you got the other one on the corn, right?
Tiny little drop shot. That's with fucking corn on it.
Both times.
Whole time. Oh.
thought he got a bite. He said, "Oh." We both looked at you when you said
I
that.
was like, all right.
We both went, "Huh? Fish? What?" Another little hitch just came up right there. Those are probably the fry. Two mallards going by because they saw the food down that way. I just don't get it. We're not even getting line bites. Welcome to nothingness.
This is my life now.
Standing and staring at.
The catfish pole that I will stare at. Fucking hell. It's like there's no way that I can let myself miss that bite. I can't fucking do that.
Well, he's got a lot to eat, so I think you could wait an hour before you set the hook. He's got a freaking 4-course meal and one bait.
You can take it piece by piece.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, he's gonna swallow that shit up like the glutton he is. He's just probably going
The
around
stuffed,
like a fucking
stuffed
Hoover
squid he
vacuum,
has on
scooping
his
up
line.
everything on the ground.
Used to 4 pieces at once. You gave
I know.
a fucking whole buffet.
He's gonna like come up and put on his napkin and bring out his fork and knife and
Cut it, split it,
yeah, start cutting it and eating it in pieces.
finds the hook, leaves it, and then
Yeah.
that's when you reel up and you find out.
Yeah, he's cutting around. He's cutting around the hook.
There's just the perfect little square
This
bit of
cut,
squid
this little
left
strip,
on.
the little
Yeah.
rectangular strip on the hook.
Oh,
What?
out in the middle right there. That was a big,
Oh,
either a big bass or a catfish or something. But that was
Catfish.
that was like, I mean, that was like a 2-foot fish.
Probably carp.
that was a carp.
That was a carp.
It wasn't fat like a carp.
Catfish.
It was really dark and it was fucking skinny.
No, that was a carp. That's good though to see one jump.
It didn't look like any carp I ever seen.
Yeah, bass don't jump out the water like that. They'll chase on the surface.
I've seen bass jump all kinds out here.
Yeah, but usually they're chasing something. They're not just coming. The carp just come up and like belly
They
flop.
just come straight up and jump back down.
What if it was chasing one of them minnows?
No, they won't do that. They'll chase on the surface. They'll jump out of the water when you have them hooked.
I don't know.
I don't know. Might have been. Who knows? There are big ass bass in here. I've seen 7 and 8s out of here. Seven and 8. It's pretty good bass.
Yeah.
So there's not that many in here. But they usually average 3 to 4 pounds. Now and later. Eat it now and I'll catch fish later. Anything? Anything? We still haven't had anything. Just had to check in with the crew. Oh, that was a big carp right there. Come a little closer, buddy. They're working their way in. They're starting out there and they're going to sneak up on us. My line just moved a little bit. I don't think it was a win. Hard part about this fishing is waiting. I don't mind doing this if I at least get bites every like 10, 15 minutes, but hour and 35 minutes. And one line movement. That's not fun. Hey, but at least I'm recording it all for posterity, right?
So,
I didn't catch anything, but I recorded for the history books. The day the carp were dead. It's like you start hallucinating and think you see your line moving. Go away. All the birds are coming over to us now. Get. We're not feeding you. I mean, we are. We are feeding you, but not right now.
or are we?
It's like a, it's like a human and a goose standoff going over here.
Listen,
They listen. All you gotta do is point at them. Food that way.
they're like, oh fuck. I guess we're not going there.
It's like they were just feeding us down there. There's got to be one hungry carp in this whole freaking lake.
That goose is kicking it with the mallards.
Lovely day here at El Estero. Great day, great scenery. We got ninjas in the background. I'm trying to get to turn around. Turn around.
Goddamn thing was turn around.
Damn it. It won't do it. There we go.
Oh,
Oh, now you have to turn around. They're gone. No, there was a kid behind us with one of those blade things. Like, it's just because it's right next to the camera. I mean, the lens. Yeah, he was over there like swinging one of those glow laser things at it. Oh, he's moving the catfish pole.
fucking wish, bud.
I wish. Nothing's eating that gourmet freaking squid you have on there.
Send it.
He's sending it.
Send it.
Full send.
Damn.
Dude, it just sucks with the Carolina rig. The way it's like,
Yeah, the
I
way
know.
and then it just ends up like somersaulting. Dude,
Can't believe I couldn't turn that around in time. Oh, it was perfect. Random ninja came up behind us.
dude, I'm getting like, I need to come out here every fucking day and try to get this fish.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna come out here with squid, corn, and dough bait every time.
Oh, man, every single rod. Just
I
find
swear
that
that
up.
shit's gotta get hit. It smells so. I mean,
You're
Smells
gonna
so
get
good, you about to-
Gonna get a 10 rod
Fuck yeah, I
Stamp.
could, dude, if I could. Holy shit.
10-rod stamp. You think we got here?
Yeah, I'll be covering this whole bank looking for that.
Straight
fucking-
How long ago did you hook them?
About, let's see, about 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and then before that it was like a month and a half, 2 months ago. And then Nico hooked it like 3-4 months ago.
Yeah.
Like 3 months ago, I think.
Right now, we can't get a bite.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Last time. Let's see.
Start showing them pictures. Need them to come over here and show all the pictures of their carp on the phone so we have proof. They're here. We know it.
Big fuckers.
Big what?
I said, you big fuckers, come on.
I know. Where's my battery at? My battery's getting low. Well, nobody's gonna be yelling at me for snapping off fish this time. We had a net too, guys. We have a net. We got everything. And there was actually whoa. Did you bite?
Oh, I thought it was shaking. Oh, I thought you were doing a carp one, but all right.
Oh, he got a bite on the catfish pole.
That's how it is too, bro. It'll be quick little taps like that, and
My heart just started racing.
Yeah,
Hour and 40 minutes of been staring at this one fucking rod.
it's been an hour and 42 minutes since I went live.
Dude. I wish I could start running faster.
I was way in the hell out in the middle of nowhere. You just threw it out in the center.
I mean, something smelled it and something liked it. I hope it wasn't a turtle.
Might have been,
that could have been.
might have been a line bite. Could have been a line bite. He got done excited. Oh, oh,
Oh, there.
Crawdads.
no. Actually, yep.
Yeah.
No, one of them's eaten. One of them's chewed on.
I saw my blind move one. So they kind of went tight.
Looks like the end piece is kind of chewed on. He's not taking his eyes off that pole again. First time I've come in with corn missing, so. Something was playing. Something actually took some corn. Yeah, you just cast it out about 4 or 5 feet. Like 5, 10 feet. Then when you hook one, they take out like 40 yards of line. go from right here in front of you out to the middle of the pond. Remember that one day?
Oh yeah.
He took me. He went all the way over there by the. He went all the way over there by the dock, and then he turned, and I had to follow him like all the way down there, almost to the bridge. Some guy's like, remember he's like the guy in the dock. You got a fish? I'm like, no, I'm snagged. And he's like, oh, all right. I'm like, no, I actually have a fish. Like I have a pretty darn big fish. Just brought it in with no corn. Not no corn, but 2 pieces. I had 5 on there. Don't know if it was don't know if it was a carp or a crawdad. And Shaggy had a story of he had what he was pretty sure was a crawdad playing with his line. You know, they just kind of pull it and let it and pull it and you let it sit. And all of a sudden his rod just went, and came back up. He reeled it in, and the claw was was still hooked to the line, but no more crawdad. Some big bass or something must have grabbed the crawdad, and he reeled in just the big claw still attached to the line above the hook. That's hilarious.
Dude, it was so funny.
Oh, look, we got the mallards in here now. It's really hard to look. Every time I look at the camera, look back, I can't see. I saw it move once. I know it. Now we actually do have the birds in here.
You know those bath bombs?
So there you go. Seeing a whole big, it's like a grapefruit size catfish bait. Ah, get insects on me.
Just don't wing it too hard. Make sure it doesn't fly off.
This is bombing a catfish bait way out to the middle.
Hey, you want to try one of them squid tubes stuffed up with that?
Gourmet squid.
Try this first. We'll see which one goes first. How's that?
I can't believe with how much corn is out there. How much corn we put out in this water. And 5 rods in the water. And I've gotten one little bite. I need one like the one that took that kid's freaking rod. One that's an easy one. I just grab it and he's already hooked. No playing around. Just grabs it and goes. These fish are just being obnoxious. Did you get one?
I was getting hit hard.
Ooh, we have an actual hit on the corn.
Yes, sir. That was a carp for sure. He was nibbling real hard. Started pulling, but
Dang it.
missed him. And that water's warm. Feel how warm that corn is. For real.
In the 70s.
Jeez, yeah. That's a good temperature to it. Probably like 60s.
Oh, it's cold now.
Oh.
It already cooled off. I don't think this water gets more than in the mid like 72. It's too close to the ocean. I mean, you'd almost throw a rock over to the other side of those trees and hit the ocean. It's getting to the point it's getting hard to see the rock. So I'm finally not the only one. Well, he's had 2 hits now. Were you in that close?
Yeah, I was just
Oh.
like,
We're good. So I'm not out there very far at all. But current in here actually. Current in here from the wind. A little piece thing in the water, and it's actually going that way against the wind. Oh, frustrating. Now we're getting the wind. This was my safe haven too. This is where I can come and go live and catch some carp. Now it's pretty much the point I can't even see my line anymore. You have to hope if one takes it, he just takes it really good. How long has it been since you've been here? Couple weeks. Week.
I think about a week. I was out here one day.
I was here last Sunday. I was here. Last time I've been here. Said a little flurry. I mean, I just go bites, and all of a sudden I caught that one, hooked that one, and then once I re-rigged throughout, like within 2 minutes, I caught the next one. That seemed like a really good day compared to now. I mean, it's not that big of a lake. You'd think some of the catfish would have circled by here, or carp would have circled by here at one point. Especially with all the corn, got all the poles. and just nothing wants to do anything. Oh, you switched them? You got one bite on the catfish pole and one bite on the carp pole.
You haven't had a bite at all, huh?
I got one. One niblet. But I have, uh-oh, battery's down to 15%. 15% battery. Wait till the next warning.
Probably gonna call it here in a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm been live 1 hour and, huh?
It's already 9. Shit, I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, I can tell because I've been on 1 hour and 56. And I think I'm right about 7. I thought it was gonna be so much fun, guys. Like, yeah, they're here. Got a net. I threw all my corn in last time too. Threw all my corn in for them.
Hey Scott,
Huh?
found a better hookup for corn.
That treble.
No, I mean for the price for corn.
Oh,
Those the pound cans right there.
yeah.
Walmart for 98 cents.
Nice. That's what my mom said. She goes, "Oh yeah, sometimes I find them for less than $1." I'm like, "What?" I've been
You
going.
go out there, spend like $4.50 or something, come out with 5 pounds of corn.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even know they had those big ones.
It's pretty clutch.
Well, I got that one for free, but it's expired 2016. Always good to dig through the cupboard. Like, well, I don't think anybody's gonna miss this can of corn since it's been in there since 2014. This is. I could have gone to Roberts Lake and done this. Oh yeah. I don't know if I get bites. I don't have a problem hooking them. Usually, I don't know. Everybody's. We're all getting ready to. My can opener. I don't know how it fell off the other end when you did that, but yeah, I don't know what you
I
did.
have no idea.
It's a pretty solid bench. I don't know. It just fell off the other end.
You want this corn stuff?
Sure.
There's a good amount
Well,
left.
what we do with the lid? Oh, it's right there. We got extra corn if I come back out. If I take them home, put them in a Ziploc, put them in the fridge. Leave it in my car. It gets so hot, and it's just like,
It gets all bad.
oh yeah, you open it up and it's like moldy and. Well, well, guys, that was an exciting, fun, really fun 2 hour live I had. What was that? Yeah, that was stream till they kick you out. I can't. My battery's only got 5% on it. I think. I don't know where it's at. I already gave me the 50% warning. I don't know. I've never done it. I've never fished for carp after dark. And I said I can't see anything right now.
Well,
And bats are out. Everybody else is loading up their crap. Nice.
Oh no. Yeah.
Don't know what is up. Never, never had uh, this slow of a day for carp. They are just not hungry for some reason. Look at that out there all that time. Mobile T1. This is El Estero. I was here at El Estero going for the we're going for the carp and the catfish, but we went 2 hours and 3 minutes. I got one bite, one little bouncy bounce of the line. Shaggy got one hit on. Here was a couple friends. He got one hit on his catfish pole. And he got one hit on the carp pole. A new friend I just met, Nico. He's over there. He didn't even get a bite on either pole. We fed the birds. We fed the birds tons of corn. And it was just completely, we saw like one carp jump. Yeah, well, I don't know. Last Sunday I went here live and I caught 2 carp during the stream, and I got like 4 bites before I went live. But these guys are here with me. We actually had a net because get them over that wall. I mean, we were all set. We're all ready. 5 poles out, and that bat just almost hit my freaking thing. And we had 5 poles out. 3 of them. You guys coming tomorrow? Are you gonna come tomorrow?
I'm trying to get that damn catfish.
They've had a big catfish hooked evidently 3 times. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna come out here and go live again here. So I kind of want to travel to Guida Creek Lakes because I don't know. That's been my best place recently for the bass for some reason. No, there were all of us there. I got one bite. That was it. No carp, no calf, nothing this time.
You got to hang out next to the lake.
Well, I went last Sunday. I went live and I caught 2 carp. I'm like, great. This is my place to come, kick back. I can go live because I get good reception. And it was a dead zone. Complete total dead zone. So they're gonna be down here tomorrow. I don't know. I could come down here and do another live. Now I'm seeing a jump. Yeah, I know. I said I was thinking of going to Coyote Creek Lakes. I gotta go home and finish editing the show for tomorrow. And hopefully I get that. That keeps telling me low battery, low battery, low battery. So, oh, sorry guys. We tried. We tried for 2 hours and 6 minutes, but for some reason, it's just a dead zone. But there's tons of corn out there. Which means if they come around tonight, they're going to find all that corn. So they're going to be wanting to be in that area. So, I don't know, maybe delaying the Coyote Creek Lake trip and coming back here. But I don't know. We'll see. I have Tuesday night, which is in a couple days, but there's at least one of my new shows coming up tomorrow. Other than that, I don't know. You'll get a notification if I show up here live again. But thanks a lot, guys. Guy, one person's still hanging out. I still keep getting my warning, so I'm gonna shut this one down. Sorry, guys. We've been a perfect day with the net and everything, but big worm hit the last one on. All right, see you guys. New show coming tomorrow, and